I often say that it's rare for governments to admit mistakes. So on the totally disproportionate response to this virus, I can only endorse the push that's underway in New South Wales to double the number of patrons allowed in venues by relaxing the one person per 4 square metre rule. You can hardly say it. Again, no epidemiological justification for this. South Australia and Western Australia have already adopted a one person per 2 square metre rule. Queensland allows one person per 2 square metres in venues under 200 square metres. How the hell you work this out? I've got no idea. New South Wales has had one person per 4 square metres since May, sending the hospitality, convention and venue industries broke. But you can't overcome the negativism of Gladys. She says she'll ease restrictions when it's safe to do so. The only conclusion you can draw is she doesn't have a business and she hasn't had her income smashed. And they keep talking about cases, which bears little relationship to any problem we face. Tell us how many are serious. The answer is, in Australia today, 8. And remember, amongst the leading killers in Australia, each year, coronavirus barely rates a mention. From cancer, 26.06% of deaths by cancer, to coronavirus, 0.87%. It's time some of these politicians stopped thinking about themselves and their egos and thought about who pays them. And they're paid for by the lifeblood of the economy, small business. And government seems bent everywhere on putting them out of business. Wouldn't it be lovely to hear some positive language? Gladys Berejiklian says, the last time we relaxed, the Victorian situation unexpectedly arose. Gladys, most Australians are looking around the corner for good news, not alarmism. You get brewers saying they've had to tip out 20 million schooners of beer during the COVID lockdown. Yet there is informed international scholarship that lockdowns achieve nothing. Ask Qantas. They're in a battle with an engineering union because they had to stand down engineers. But as Qantas is saying, the federal government was the outfit that closed the workers down. Qantas would have been broke in 8 to 10 weeks if it continued to fly without passengers. Often you hear people say, wake up Australia. Well, I think Australians are wide awake. It's the politicians who are asleep on the job.